Pep Guardiola was born on January 18, 1971 in St. Peter, Barcelona. Footballer, he started in the children's team of the Barcelona Football Club in 1984. He went through all the club's categories until making his debut with its first team in the 1990-1991 season, when Johan Cruyff was its coach. Midfield player, he played as a midfielder endowed with exquisite technique and great vision of the game, acting as the axis of the team. A great player accustomed to playing with the first touch, it is said of him that he knows where the ball is going to pass before the ball reaches his feet. Pep Guardiola suffered a serious knee injury in the 97-98 season that prevented him from playing football. His record includes 4 consecutive league titles: 1991-1994 a Spanish Super Cup, 1996 a Copa del Rey, 1997 a European Cup, 1992 a European Super Cup, 1993 and a European Cup Winners' Cup, 1997. He belonged to the so-called Dream Team, in which he shared lineups with some of the best players in the world in the 1990s: Romario, Laudrup, Zubizarreta, Stoichkov, Koeman, Sergi, De La Pena, Figo, Ronaldo, Vitor Baía or Luis Enrique, among many others. Selection in 1992. Pep Guardiola won a gold medal at the Barcelona Olympic Games with the Spanish team. That same year he was awarded the Bravo Trophy for the best young player in Europe. With the senior Spanish team he played in the World Cup in the United States in 1994. The serious injury conditioned his activity in the 97-98 season, but he was a protagonist in the following season, already with Luis van Gaal as coach. He played as a midfielder for FC Barcelona during the 1990s and early 2000s, the team with which he won 6 leagues, 2 Copas del Rey, 4 Spanish Super Cups, a European Cup Winners' Cup and 2 Spanish Super Cups. UEFA. With the Spanish national team he won the gold medal at the 1992 Olympic Games. Considered one of the best football coaches, during his career he has managed teams such as Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Manchester City, leading them to win several League and Champions League titles. His style of play based on possession and tactical precision has been very influential in modern football. Coach on June 21, 2007, he was presented as the new coach of Barcelona B, a subsidiary team of FC Barcelona and with whom he was proclaimed champion of the 3rd Division, achieving promotion to the 2nd Division B on May 8, 2008. He was appointed coach of Barcelona to the 2008-2009 season, replacing Frank Rijkaard. In his first season as coach, Pep Guardiola won the Champions League, the Spanish League and the Copa del Rey, making Club Barcelona the first Spanish team in history to achieve this. He won the European Super Cup on August 29, 2009 against Shakhtar Donetsk, becoming the first coach to win all 5 titles in 1 year with the same team. On December 19, 2009, Barca wins the Club World Cup, the only title the team was missing in its entire history, and with this they achieved the 6th title of 6 they aspired to in 2009. Best Coach of the Year 2009. On January 8, 2010, he was chosen Best Coach of the Year 2009 by the International Federation of Football History and Statistics IFFHS. He won his 3rd league title on May 11, 2011, in his first 3 seasons, and on May 28, 2011, his 2nd Champions League, Barca's 4th. On August 17, 2011, he won his 3rd consecutive Spanish Super Cup with FC Barcelona, after beating Real Madrid. On August 26, 2011, he won his 2nd European Super Cup, after beating FC Porto, making him the most successful coach in Barcelona's history until then. He received the gold medal from the Generalitat of Catalonia on September 8, 2011. On April 27, 2012, shortly after losing to Real Madrid in the league and being eliminated from the Champions League in the semifinals, he announced that he would not continue on the Barca bench next season. On May 25, 2012, he left Barcelona for the last time in the Copa del Rey final, winning 0-3 against Athletic Club Bayern Munich. On January 16, 2013, Bayern Munich announced the signing of Pep Guardiola until June 2016, and on August 30, Bayern won the European Super Cup under his direction, against Chelsea in a penalty shootout. On December 19, 2015, Bayern finished the first round as leader of the championship, and a day later the club announced that Guardiola would not renew his contract at the end of the season and would be replaced by Carlo Ancelotti. Manchester City. In February 2016, Manchester City made official the signing of Pep Guardiola as the English team's new coach for the 2016-2017 season. The club, owned by Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed bin Sultan and Al Nahyan, issued a statement in which it reported the signing for 3 seasons. He won the 2-time Premier League championship in 2017-18 and 2018-19. He became the first coach to win 4 English football championships in the same year, after winning the FA Cup, the Community Shield, the League Cup and the Premier League during the 2018-19 season. They won the League Cup for the 3rd consecutive year on March 1, 2020. They also added the Premier League and reached the Champions League final for the first time in Manchester City's history, losing against Chelsea FC 1-0. On November 19, 2020, its renewal until 2023 was announced. Premier League. On May 22, 2022, he could not contain his tears after his team's historic comeback against Aston Villa to retain the English top-flight trophy, leaving behind the bad taste left by the elimination of the Champions League hands of Real Madrid. Manchester City began losing 2-0 against Aston Villa, and, despite the fact that Liverpool still did not win at Anfield, the pressure on the Spanish coach began to grow as the minutes progressed. The heroic comeback led by Ilkay Gundogan achieved the goal that made City champion. With the Premier League trophy, Pep accumulated his 32nd title in his 13th season as technical director. He collected 14 during his time at FC Barcelona, 7 in his cycle at Bayern Munich, and until then, 11 during his stay in Manchester. Guardiola, with his 4th Premier League, surpassed the 3 that Jose Mourinho has and became the non-British coach with the most English leagues. On May 28, 2023, after Arsenal's defeat against Nottingham Forest on matchday E37, City were once again crowned Premier League champions. With this, Guardiola has won 5 English leagues and a total of 33 titles in his career as a coach. Champions League. On June 10, 2023, they made history by winning their first Champions League after defeating Inter Milan 1-0 in the final. With this victory, Guardiola reaches 35 titles, becoming the first coach to achieve 2 European trebles and to win the treble with 2 different teams. On August 16, 2023, Manchester City won the European Super Cup by defeating Sevilla FC in a match that ended 1-1 during regulation time, forcing the victory to be resolved in a series of penalties. The match took place at the Georgios Karaskakis Stadium, the scene of the duel between the winner of the Champions League and the winner of the Europa League. On December 21, they won their 4th Club World Championship by beating Fluminense 4-0. This victory marked his 37th title as a coach,